Guys, welcome back to Soul's Journey, and I have another unboxing to do. This is the Grim Tarock by Ian Miller. This was another Kickstarter project that I backed, and this one was originally due in May of this year, but unfortunately things got held up. I believe, so James was the person who ran the campaign. James Sheriff was in and out of the hospital a couple of times, and so he had a couple of really major setbacks, but he managed to get this deck out, and in fact some of the people who backed it were able to get prints actually signed by Ian Miller. I did not pledge at that level, I'm very sorry to say. I kind of wish I would have gotten it. Some of you, I think, are probably familiar with Ian Miller's work. He's a fantasy artist. I did add on the book and get it out of the bag here. Okay, so here is the lovely book. Wow, this is big. This is like, what is this? 8.5 by 12? I mean, it's huge. It's not super thick, but so this is one of those kind of art decks that I don't know if you ever actually read with, or if you just kind of keep it around. These are just large pictures. So not a lot of information in there on the actual cards. We have some bonus cards, but we'll get to that. And it's just kind of a little tuck box. It's got the nice little bend thing in the back to make it easier to get cards in and out. Okay. All right, let's try this from a different angle, because I was just getting way too much glare on the cards the other way. Let's see if I can get all this mess out of the way. Okay, so the suits have been changed, and we will get to them, but they are Chaos, Citadels, Fish, and Trees. Now let's go ahead and take a look through the majors. Here are the backs. They are not edged in anything. The cardstock is like kind of, it's got a little bit of, you know, the plasticky gloss to it, but it's not glossy, if you know what I mean. So, there's our Fool. I believe a lot of the images are taken from his existing art. I don't know how much they've been altered to fit the theme of the deck. And this strikes me as a really good kind of creepy fall Halloween deck, you know, for fans of Patrick Valenza's Deviant Moon deck. You might enjoy this if you're into fantasy art. And I will, like I said, I will link to Ian Miller's website down below. This one reminds me of that scene in The Lord of the Rings when Frodo and the hobbits are hiding under that tree root trying to escape the notice of the ring wraiths that are after them. Kind of weird. Not that I think it has anything to do with that. The Mill of Fortune. Yeah, like I said, this is not going to appeal to a lot of people. If you're a fan of decks like the Everyday Witch or the Force of Enchantment, this is definitely not going to be your thing. The art's just so extraordinary. I mean, you don't see too many decks with this level of artistic excellence, whether or not you like the subject matter. I mean, this is just, he's a phenomenal artist. Okay, so we start off with the Two of Chaos here. Ace of Chaos. And we go into the Citadels. This really is quite a dark card. I don't want to make it too dark though, then you won't be able to see it. I love this. Just love this. Lots of grist for the mill if you're a writer, I think, in these images. Especially if you write any kind of speculative fiction, sci-fi, fantasy, horror. This is, it makes me think of the Gormenghast novels. A suit of fish, I assume? Yep. I don't even know if these really correlate to the standard tarot suits. I mean, if you want to call the fish the water suit. last suit is the suit of trees. Starting off with the 2. I wonder why they arrange them like that. Full. What did we start off with? Oh, that's right. It was an alternate full card. We got our alternate fool, alternate magician, alternate justice. Oops. Alternate strength. Judgment. And the world. Oh, another ace of chaos. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 alternate cards. I thought it was only 5. So, very interesting little deck. And they are shipping out, and people are eagerly awaiting them. Check out a quick shuffle and see what it has to say. I'm going to mix in the extras. Okay, we'll get the alternate ace of chaos. That's just what I need, more chaos in my life. Interesting. Okay, well, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.